Now as a country and nation, all rise for the national anthem. We stand here together, united with pride, beneath our flag, waving gallantly on high. Across the land our people did ride, noble steeds of steel. Against the tide, longboats and galleons, they bring our people home. The old gods, they called us to the sacred stones. Nomads together, no longer we roam. We reap the fruits of the seeds we sow, for from tiny acorns the mighty oak grows. We're busting out of the box, we're breaking the mold. We're no longer trusting the fairy tales we're sold. No longer buying the poisons we're sold. The men and women of Wayward are going back to the old. Hey guys, welcome back to another video at the Kingdom of Wayward. I'm King Raoul Halvar, and today I have gone on another little trip and a little adventure, traveling around looking at other micronations. This is another micronational review video, and I'm doing this video back to back with another micronational review video that we have previously done. So if you want to check that out, or any of the other reviews that we have done previously, there is a playlist. We have recently just done the New Republic of Gamers, and you can check that video out in the playlist or on the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, because we've got a lot more micronational reviews to do, and of course other videos as well. But today I have been on another little adventure, and I have gone off and I have gone to go and review another micronation and have a little look. And this is another micronation that has tweeted on my tweet about wanting to be reviewed, so we're going to check those out in a moment. Right now, however, though, I just want to sort of bring people up to date about how we're kind of judging these micronations. Now, in the previous video, if you did watch it all the way to the end, you'll know that we, as the reviewers, we have made a scale, a coolness factor scale. So now we have a scale. So not only do we look at these micronations as micronations, do they have the hallmarks of a micronation? Do they have a flag, a national anthem, a currency, a religion, an education sector, a police force, a military, any of this, a constitution, a declaration of independence, any of that, micronational hallmarks. We also look at benefits to their own citizens and their community, the benefits that they are to the outside community and around them, and the benefits that they could potentially be to Wayward, because this micronational review is for an educational kind of purpose, to teach me that there are more micronations out there doing good than there are doing nothing. As to say, my opinion on micronations is that they are all just a bunch of squabbling children in a playground claiming sand pits and swing sets, and it's just not going to cut it for me. And I've made this claim several times, and made this claim numerous times over the last few kind of years as a micronation or a micronational manager myself. Now, this has obviously had backlash, and people have tried to defend themselves, and especially defend their micronations. And with this in mind, I got thinking that potentially I could be wrong. So I wanted to go out on a little adventure, go traveling, and find other micronations and see if they are actually micronations, or if they are just imposters and pretenders trying to be a part of something that they don't necessarily have any reason to be affiliated with. So when I look at the micronational side of things, I see it in a kind of, and I've used this metaphor in previous videos or previous reviews, about kind of like the fast food restaurant or the catering industry. And you've obviously got different sectors of this. You've got like your burger vans and your catering trailers that go around to the fetes and the fairs, and they're at the car boot sales. And yes, they serve food. And yes, I'm sure some of them are absolutely lovely people. And yes, they are there in existence, and you can't do anything about it. They exist. But are they the same as McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, the fast food restaurants? Are they the same? They're selling food, but are they the same? Are they in the same category, even though they do the same similar things? And then you go up from there, you know, the humble cafe in the village. Is that the same as a fast food restaurant or a gourmet restaurant? Is it the same? Is it the same? I don't think that it is. That's why we kind of look at it from a perspective of Wayward, in my opinion, in a biased, egotistical way, as proud as I am of it, is definitely up there as a nice restaurant. We are up there as, like, you know, a restaurant. Which means I do feel we are above the burger vans and the fast food restaurants, which some of these micronations, they fall into those categories. That's just my opinion. And as we go through the micronational reviews, you'll see what I kind of mean. And I'm hoping you're starting to see it now, as we've already done 4, which are all slightly different and doing different things. And as I say, previous to this, we have done the coolness factor. You know, the cool kind of scale of, is it a cool micronation? Are they cool? And we've made a scale. Now, I have made a scale for this very purpose of 1 to 10 of how cool a micronation is. That scale is pretty basic. It's a scale 1 to 10. 1 being absolutely not cool and 10 being really cool. So we're having a bit of fun with this, and the scale is kind of like this. So at number 1, right at the bottom of the scale, is a volcanic eruption of disappointment. So far from cool. So far from being cool. So 2 on the scale is fire, this little fire here, which is basically the burning desire just to get away as far as possible, because they are far from cool, and realistically just a match and a tank of petrol probably just wouldn't cut. We just wouldn't cut it to rectify the disappointment of which this micronation is. 3 is a candlelight. Not really devastatingly bad, but realistically quite pointless and useless, to be honest. It gives off heat, yeah, it gives off a bit of light, but really it's still disappointing in comparison. 4 being a lukewarm cup of coffee. Literally a lukewarm cup of coffee. You can drink it, you might enjoy it, but realistically it's not going to be enjoyed. It's not going to be enjoyed. The experience just isn't the same. 5 being relatively neutral is the equivalent to a cloudy day. It's not really cool, it's not really hot, it's just a cloudy day. 5, cloudy day. 6, the cucumber. As cool as a cucumber. So as cool as a cucumber could be, realistically. 6 on the scale, cool as a cucumber. 7 on the scale is the ice cream cone. A nice cold cone of ice cream. Bit vanilla, but still cool. Jumping up to number 8 on the coolness factor is the bowl of ice cream. Triply cool as that cone. Very, very sort of different in different ways, which makes it cooler than the previous one, which is just a single cone. 9 is a strong breeze. 9 is a good strong wind. 9 is one of those gusts of winds that puts the chills right through you. It's so cool that it makes your eyes water. It's so cool that it gives you goosebumps. That's how cool it is, like a really good wind. And 10, there is nothing cooler than the penguin. When it comes to being cool, the penguin is the coolest. So number 10 on the scale is the penguin. So that's our kind of scale that we're going on in the coolness factor. So you'll have to wait until the end of the video to get the review and to get the results of this kind of criticism, this kind of judginess, this kind of just educational looking at what they are doing. So without further ado, we are going to go over to Twitter and we're going to find the next micronation, which is the, and again, I want to apologise because I can't pronounce these words sometimes. It's very hard when you're reading it. But it is the Empire of Guanduania. Again, I apologise. But they commented on Twitter, so let's get on over to Twitter. Right, okay, so here we are. Look at the enthusiasm here. Sure! Straight away, in a reply to the tweet about asking people, or micronational leaders to volunteer their country, if you like. So what we're going to do is we'll just start off as we usually do with Twitter. Right, so Empire of the Empire of Guanduania. This is going to end badly, isn't it? The Empire of I'm sorry, I've already apologized in previous videos about this. I'm not going to feel bad because I can't pronounce the name of your micronation, but Empire of Guanduania, or you read it as you read it. Feel free to correct me, but I probably won't care. Right, this is for a universal community of peace, love, social justice. It says they're a monarch, so we've already got some information from here. Over 1,000 followers, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I think that's the most we've seen in followers as far as Twitter goes, and they joined back in 2017, so they must be quite a long-term kind of long-going micronation. Let's just have a little look at this flag here. So it looks like they've got a real physical flag, according to their cover photo. And then they've got this. So we've got the two crossed keys. We've got red, blue, and yellow. I'd be very interested to know more about this and why this colour scheme is like this and what the keys represent. Are they going to tell us? Let's find out. So let's just have a look at their first couple of tweets here. So we've got the flag. Well, that one's got the white dove on it. That's a different flag. Why is that a different flag? The primary interest of states is the conservation of peace. Differences of any nature which arise between them should be settled by recognised specific means. Article 10, the Montevideo Convention. Okay, fair enough, you mean. I mean, I'm very familiar with the Montevideo Convention. The fact that you've got that mentioned here, I think that's quite it's quite a good start, isn't it? I am a strong believer in the Oh, this is a retweet from the Micronational Research. Okay, well, we're not interested in retweets or adverts or anything like this. Just want to see what you stand for, what you represent. Feeding around the flag. What have we got here? We've got some birds. What's this? Guinea fowl, chickens, a rooster. Okay, all right. This is looking good. We've got some birds. It just says that they're feeding around the flag. It doesn't actually say if they're their birds or they're not. I think maybe they just claimed a flock of birds here. They've come along and said, look at these chickens. We'll stick a flag here. They're ours now. We don't know. But they've got gardening. Look at this. The agriculture. This is what we're talking about. Not virtual. Not a sort of like an idea of what they want to do, but actual produce. Look at this. I am impressed. If you've actually grown this stuff, if you're actually doing this, then my hat is coming off to you, because this is good stuff. I'm already impressed. They've got a little map here of micronations of the world. I'm guessing these are the only micronations that have volunteered to be on this map, or the only ones that are recognised by the Empire of Guanduania. Not sure. But we've obviously already seen America, Australia. They're not on this map. Obscurium's not on this map. Lithua's not on this map. And if you could ever find out where they were, I suppose the Republic of Gamers isn't on this map. But to be fair, I don't think they even know where they are on the map. But according to this, these are the micronations of the world. I will just say that it looks as if Guanduania is in South Africa, or specifically southeast of Africa. This is really interesting, actually. That they have already captivated me in the first few tweets, and I've already looked at other micronations. The difference is phenomenal. It is. I already know where they are. I know they've got produce. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. What else have we got? We've got a Nelson Mandela quote. What else? Look at this. They are on it. And they are tweeting regularly. They are sharing things. They've got more videos here. There's the guinea fowl. I personally had to rehome my guinea fowl because that noise was just infuriating. But fair play. I wonder if they have got a YouTube. That would be brilliant if they do. We'll definitely be checking out the YouTube. I want to see more videos. I want to know what the flag represents. I want to know if there's a website. What have we got here? That's just the flag. Replies. Just look at this though. This is pretty informative. A lot of it is retweets though. A lot of it is retweets. Hang on, what have we got here? We are the Empire of Guanduania, and we declare world peace. So I'm guessing this here, this is the monarch. I'm guessing this is the king. This is the Emperor of Guanduania. Not sure. Let's check him out. Official account of Emperor Justus I of Guanduania, a micronation established in 2017, Bishop Primate of the See of Guanduania at Atanala. I can't even read that. I'm sorry. It's just too many words that I don't want to mispronounce. But this is the emperor of this empire, and he's got a separate account, which is you know, very common. But again, it's just retweets. It's retweets. Where's the information on Guanduania? And maybe a pronunciation would be good. Media then. This is the media that they've posted. Here we go. What's this? The flag straight away. Tell me more. Tell me more. You're captivating me. The Empire of Guanduania, a Judeo-Christian inspired micronation, home to I'm guessing that's a different account. We'll check them out because apparently it's home to this person. The reigning monarch is the Emperor Justus I. Red is the blood of salvation in the flag. Blue is hope for the future. Yellow, the riches of Guanduania. White, sanctity. And the crossed keys is God holds the keys to our destiny. Okay, there you go. I've already answered like the question I came to kind of find out about the flag. I'm interested in why people pick the flags, and this here, right there, is the first thing I've clicked on through the media bit of Twitter. And this is like from a micronation that's been established now for what, 5 years, and they're still telling people and reminding people of this information. Consistency is always a good sign when it comes to building a micronation. So there we have the emperor there, and I'm guessing that's the emperor there as well. So this is him in his territory with his flag. Though the flag's a little bit out of proportion. I mean, I'm not criticizing. It's just, you know, it would appear your keys are different in the flag. But you know, at least you've got a physical flag. You've got a physical flag. Yeah, you got a crown. Is that a crown? You've got your crown on. Why not? Loving it. Loving it. Acting and dressing the part. They've got their produce. You know what? I'm just loving this. I think this is probably one of the most impressive ones that I've not known about yet. And I can't be biased with this like I can with Lithua, because I don't know who these people are. I don't know where their inspiration comes from. I don't know, you know, what their goals are. All I can see is that they're actively doing stuff, and I really like it. We got a video here, 3 seconds long. Okay.
Hi, I am Justus I of Guanduania. I declare world
pronunciation.
Peace. Hi, I am Justus I of Guanduania. I declare world peace. I am Justus I of Guanduania.
Say it again.
Guanduania.
Guanduania. I think he said Guanduania. Is that right? Guanduania.
Of Guanduania.
Guanduania. Yeah, I guess I'm close enough.
I am Justus I of Guanduania.
Justus. So this is Justus of Guanduania, I think. But at least I've got the answer I was looking for, a pronunciation. I mean, it's like they're reading my mind here. It's like they saw me coming. This is really good. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying my time, and I haven't even left Twitter yet. Let's have a look at some more tweets. Right. Okay. So following this Altern Olova, account. It's the External Love Church of Guanduania. Oh, sorry, I am trying. And it's kind of like their religious page. So they are like a religious kind of backed or inspired micronation, from what I see. You know, they are Christian by their own admission, and this looks like it's an extension of that. But look at this. Is this community? Is this the community of the micronation here? Because this is the most we've seen actively of a micronation. I am loving this. I'm not even going to try and criticize any of this right now, because there's just nothing to criticize. They have a community. The flag is there in the background. They're singing, they're praising or worshipping. They're a community. They're a community of people underneath a flag, growing produce. They've got, do you know what I mean? They've got a lot of the hallmarks for a micronation. I am loving this. Right, let's see if we can find any more about the actual community and the micronation. Right, so typing them into Facebook has come up with the state of Guanduania, and not the Empire. But they have got a Facebook, so yeah, let's check this out. There's the poultry. They have now clarified that it is their poultry in their territory, which again, I can definitely get on board with this. This is what Wayward is doing. This is what Wayward has aspirations to achieve, is larger territories, more livestock, more poultry, more produce. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely something I can get on board with. Some pictures here that go into a little bit more detail. So we've seen this one. Who's this? Oh, they don't have comments or you know, descriptions. So we know this is the Emperor. Is this the Empress? Is this somebody that is involved in the micronation as a head of state? Or yeah, as somebody that is now actually invested into this, I would love to know more. We've got the family here, the community here. I don't know if these are daughters or children or relations or whatever, but they are all proudly holding that flag. And yeah, I guess as in regards to the community factor, it's here. There's no denying it. So yeah, I'm actually genuinely impressed by this. And I don't say this very often, and I never thought I was actually going to say this while doing these reviews, but this is why I wanted to do these reviews, because I wanted to know, you know, if I was wrong. Are there micronations out there that are doing this exact stuff? And it would appear they are. This is their produce. This is them growing produce right now. The Gardening Project Partners, House of Mithras. Yeah, I mean, fair play. Fair play. This is a very, very nice surprise. There we are. The proof is in the produce. Flowers and fruits and all manner of different things. They're breeding the chickens. Look at that. They're even breeding the chickens. They're not just keeping the chickens or purchased the chickens. They're actually breeding their own chickens. I wonder if they eat their own chickens as well. This is like the self-sufficiency level that I would expect to see when somebody says we're starting our own micronation. The pictures just keep going. The produce, I mean, wow, look at this. Amazing. And then there's more. There's even more. More agricultural activity in the Empire. There we are. Look at 76 pictures there. And do you know what? Oh, damn it, you've got me in now. I want to see. I want to see. I am just amazed. You've taken me by surprise. And now I can understand why you were so confident. You were so confident. Sure, come on over. Review our micronation. Look at what we have achieved. Fantastic. Look at this stuff. You've drawn me right in now with this. The fruits, the produce, the greenery, the chickens and poultry, the chicks, the whole thing, the whole self-sufficiency. It's refreshing to see. Look at that basket and look how proud she is of all that produce. You should be proud, 100% proud of this, because this is amazing. This is inspirational. This is what I want to see more of. This is what I want to see more of. And do you know what? I've never heard of this micronation before. Never. Not until they've commented on our tweet on Twitter. And if I had seen micronations like this as we were building Wayward or going out into the micronational community, then we would definitely have been a lot more motivated to be a part of this micronational community. But it just goes to show that their input is minimal because they're like on social media and stuff, or not so much minimal, but they're not getting into these fights and these wars and these discussions and these petty, silly things that other micronations tend to focus on. And it is because they're doing stuff in the real world, literally doing all of this. They've got no time for stupid disagreements and falling out with people. Look at this. I mean, I may be speaking too soon, but yeah, it goes to show the difference between different micronations. I am impressed. I really am. This is impressive. It's the level of micronational commitment that I love to see. It really is. It really is. We've got a lot of micronational stuff as well, where they've shared the micronational stuff and stuff. But again, here we go. Look at this. This is what I mean. Oh, brilliant. More community, more people coming together, more people getting involved. Are they all involved in the produce? Are they all involved in this? There's the flag. Let's get a look at that flag. There it is. See, that one's more to scale, that one, isn't it? That's more like the pictures that you've got. The little flags are a little bit out of scale, but hey, at this point I am not holding it against you at all. This is amazing. I'm impressed. I really am. I am really hoping that you have a YouTube. I really do. What's this here? As we celebrate Safer Internet Day, we call on Yuan. How do you say this now? Oh, this is getting really hard. Guanduanians. Oh, I don't want to be offensive. It's just, how many U's are in this? Guanduanians to keep safe online and avoid anything that could harm others online. Yes, again, they're looking out for their citizens, look. I haven't seen any of this in other micronations. Where was the, you know, be safe for other micronations, especially those that are based online? I mean, it would genuinely seem that they care, they are serious, they are productive. Oh, I just love this. It is, like I say, refreshing. Success in life is not for those who run fast, but for those who keep running and always on the move. And you are doing that. You are moving forward in such a progressive way. I'm just really hoping for a YouTube. I really am. No links yet, but potentially I can search it. What have we got here? Guanduania works for a sustainable and inclusive world where the right to life and hope is extended to all. Sustainability. Yes. I agree. I do agree. I really do hope you've got a YouTube. Let's see. So here we are. We have found them on YouTube. They have got 26 subscribers. I just feel they deserve more. How constant are we with this? Ah, come on. 3 years ago. No. We need to see more updates. I need to see more. I do. I need to see more. I want to see the produce, the gardens, the flag of the Yuanjin video, animation. I was hoping for some singing in that, like a micronational anthem or something like this, but unfortunately not. But that's their first flag 5 years ago, so I'm guessing that's when they were founded. And then we've got this one here, 5 years ago. We are one family in one universe. In this country, discrimination is a crime. I love Muslims. I love Buddhists. I love transgender people. I love lesbians, Mormons, Hindus, atheists, believers, unbelievers, homosexuals, bisexuals, immigrants, blacks, whites, Asians, Indians, Rohingya, I don't know what again, agnostics, the elderly, the young, the rich, the poor, the right, the left, the east, the west, the north, the south, the centre, the Roma, the refugee, the homeless, humanity. I love nature because I am nature. I love Christians, animists, Guanduanians. Stop hate. I hate hate. I teach hate to hate hate. We learn to hate. We can learn to... I missed that. I teach hate to hate hate. We learn to hate. We can learn to love. The world is one country and you are its citizen. If you are not outraged, it's because you don't care. Fascism grows under our own noses. Fight for your rights. You deserve the best. We are one family in one universe. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. And right at the end of that, it would appear we've even got the website. This is just this is just too easy. Way too easy. And this is how it should be. What else have we got? We've got the corn garden. Let's see. Show me more. Just show me more. I want to see this corn. Here we go. This is what a real agricultural, micronational sort of position should look like. If you have anything agricultural going on in your micronation, this is what it's supposed to be. Not virtual, not a theory, not something that you've created in a online sort of platform. It's this, an actual cornfield with actual corn. It's inspirational. It is, and I am thankful that I have found this, and this is by far one of the most impressive ones that I have seen to date. Let's see what else have we've got here. We have got a dance. Okay, so we'll just say that they're having a good time and stuff. I'm not going to focus too much on that. And the rest are pictures or videos of animals. This isn't enough. I want more. Show me more. This is a YouTube that I would definitely get on board with. 100%. I would like to see more of what you are doing in this micronation. I honestly would get back on YouTube. Get back on YouTube. You've got content. You've got things that you can show. 3 years ago is not good enough. Get back on YouTube and start making some videos because you have got great content, or you have potential for great content. Right, let's check out this website. Right, so I've typed them into Google to hopefully get to the website because there wasn't an actual link, and I can't see the website, but there is a micro wiki entry which we'll look at. But I just wanted to bring the attention down here to this actual Google input for this micronation. Government office in Mozambique. There it is. I mean, this is brilliant. I just can't believe that this is just so serious. And then we've got an Instagram here. They've even got a book on Amazon. Whoa, what? What? We're gonna have to spend some time on this. We've got their Facebook that we've looked at. They've got a Pinterest. Oh my goodness, this is mad. They are all over Google. All over Google. It's a shame I can't find the website, but they are all over Google. They've got their own books. They are literally the best micronation I have seen for a long time. Let's just check out this book. So it is religious based, which figures because of their their stance with how they are as a community. But it is literally a book about the Empire of Guanduania. Is a micronation founded on the 27th of July 2070 by Emperor Eustace I of Guanduania, and claims the whole universe as a legitimate territory. So it's not really even about religion. This is actually about their micronation, but from what I can see. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Look at this. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, just wow. They are something else, aren't they? They are really on it. Let's go back. Right, so we are on the Instagram now, and we are literally seeing everything that they've got, which again is a shame because you've got so much potential for photographs. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Come on. You can't argue with it. You cannot argue with it when you see it like this. This is a micronation. This is a real deal. This is what I would say is almost perfect as what I would expect. Still no national anthem, still no obvious sign of currency, but we've got community, we've got goals, we've got produce, we've got the foundation. I mean, I love it. I really do. Okay, so let's check out the micro wiki. Here we go. Let's have a look. There's their flag, they've got their coat of arms, they've got a map of their territory, they've got a population of 3. So it's realistic, do you know what I mean? They're not just saying they've got 100 citizens or 50 people go to their church, so that's the population. They've kept it realistic. It's a monarchy, there's the emperor, they are using all these platforms to be as informative as possible, and that's what you need when you're trying to learn about these things. Guanduania means golden star in Guanduanian, a nation destined to shine among the nations. So that's nice. I mean, I think that could be, you know, emphasised a bit more on the flag with the star, but you have got it on the coat of arms, as I've just looked, because that's, you know, yeah, that's something to stand by. The history. Though it was founded in 2017, it had existed since the foundation of the world. It incarnated the forces of good that fought against the forces of evil. Guanduanians have existed all along since the beginning. Guanduanians are those people who are born good, resist evil at all times, and help humanity come off the cliff when everything seems lost. They were the heroes of the past who pulled their tribes and nations off the brink, who protected their family from calamity. They are those who sacrificed their own lives for the greater good of humanity. Those who existed in every country on earth, they were inhabited by the spirit of Guanduania, the golden star. King Eustace I of Guanduania. Oh, this is really hard. It's hurting my mouth to try and pronounce these things. The king is he a king or is he an emperor? I think at this point, I mean, he can be whatever he wants to be, but I mean, yeah, we've got the state of, and we've got the empire of, we've got the king, and we've got the empire, you know, maybe a bit of an update on that. But other than that, you know, the king, in consolidating Guanduania as an empire, wanted to streamline the efforts of those men and women of good against the forces of evil that besiege humanity. It goes without saying, everybody knows it when they turn on their TV or radio or browse their news feeds. Guanduania becomes as the solution humankind has been waiting for a new messiah empire that will bring back the peace, love, and justice all human beings thirst for. Fair enough. You want to make an alternative community so that those that are done with all the evil in your vicinity can come and be at peace. It sounds very wayward to me. Very wayward to me. The empire is a constitutional monarchy ruled by the House of Eustace. The Constitution of Guanduania was officially promulgated on the 2nd of August 2017. You like using lots of big words. The government is led by the Prime Minister from the party that has the majority in Parliament. So very UK, similar to UK. Fair enough. The duties of the monarchy. They got a constitution here. Oh, look, I'm just not going to have enough time in this video to actually go through all of this, am I? So there's their constitution. The constitution is the fundamental law of the land. It was adopted by Parliament on the 2nd of August 2017, which was declared one of the national holidays. 2nd of August. That's good. Quick and easy. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. The Emperor, Empress remains the head of state. I thought we were talking about the king. Okay, right. I'm not going to argue at this point. You can chop and change your title. I don't mind. The Emperor, Empress opens the Parliament. Members of the government shall regularly report to the. I'm not going to read this all because I haven't got the time. But you can check it out. You can see it. You can see it yourself. It's very well put. Very simple to understand. Very easy to get what they're doing and what their kind of sort of prominent kind of objectives are. So the national symbols are the flags. There's the flag there, which was adopted on July the 2nd, 2017. Okay, they've got a more detailed description of the flag. The red symbol symbolises the determination that the Guanduanians have to defend their freedom, even dying for it if necessary. The red also symbolises the blood of all those unsung heroes who lost their lives defending the freedoms we as Guanduanians enjoy now. The blue represents the hope they have in a better future. Yellow represents prosperity. White represents peace, and the cross golden keys represent freedom, by which peace, love, justice, prosperity are unlocked. Then we've got the coat of arms. The book represents education. Straight away, the keys don't represent locking up citizens. The keys don't represent a judicial system. It doesn't represent courts or high judges or militaries. The keys don't represent chains or locks. On the contrary, it's about unlocking them. Even with the coat of arms, straight away, it's not about high court judges and prime ministers. Education, boom, on the coat of arms, done. Do you know what I mean? It seems so much more thought out and civil. The two swords represent the sword of truth, by which we fight all evil. The lion and crown represent his imperial majesty. The golden star represents one prosperous Guanduanian people. The keys represent liberty, by which all development is possible. I mean, it is, again, like I say, inspiring. The national mammal is the lion. So, you know, big, strong sort of symbolism there. And plus, obviously, they are in Africa, which is an animal from that continent. So, I like that, because I don't necessarily like it when countries use national animals that they don't necessarily have in their countries, which you see a lot in the micronational world. Somebody will have a very peculiar national animal that doesn't necessarily represent their geography or even what they stand by. But I will give you I'll give you the lion, definitely. You got your national bird, which is the dove, symbol of peace. Your national tree, which is the ficus, a tall, big, shady tree, long-lasting, symbolising the empire. See, I love it when people do this. You know, you've got all the information, but they've still taken the time just to clarify that these are the micronational checkpoints that they've made. We have an anthem. Okay. This is the national anthem. There is no music, unfortunately, so you're going to have to put up with me reading it like a poem. But at least they've got one. In love of all your children, beautiful motherland, of those who dare to fight Guanduania, your name is freedom, the sun of peace forever will shine. Guanduania, our glorious land, stone by stone, building a new hope, millions of hands joined for one goal, oh love motherland, we will succeed. United people from one end to the land to the other, we harvest the fruits of the combat for peace, for love and for justice, hoping for a better tomorrow. We will fight with the sword of truth against all type of injustice. We will defend our freedoms at all costs, even give our lives to defend it. Fair enough. You've got a national anthem. You've put your kind of sort of goals, your boundaries, your kind of ambition of what you want, a better tomorrow. You're going to succeed. You're going to defend it. That's a micronational national anthem. I mean, there's no music, they're not singing it, but they've got one. So we'll check that off the check-off list. Then we've got the national flower there, as well, another symbol of peace. Foreign relations, this section is empty. And do you know what? I think you should keep it that way. Honestly, my advice to you would be to keep it empty, because you're doing so well. So well. There's a section here of the recognised macronations. So I'm guessing these are the macronations that they recognise. And I like the fact they've got Taiwan on there. I like this because we as Waywoodians also recognise Taiwan. So this is, yeah, this is good. No, not good in a sense of, in regards to the review, but from a bias perspective, it's nice to see that. Then we get onto the military. And it has no army. Because it doesn't need it, does it? It doesn't need it. Because it's not playing a game. And when you're not playing and you're being serious, you are protected. You are. Because you're just essentially a community that is striving for self-sufficiency and bringing one another together and supporting each other. Why do you need to defend yourself with that? You don't. You're not at war. You never will be. Love it. Holidays. They've got the 1st of January, Freedom Day, the 5th of January, Heroes Day, 10th of January. Do you know what? I am tempted to come and move and be a part of this. You got loads of holidays. Every week's a holiday. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All year, almost every year, every month, every week of a month. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Religion. You have no official religion. Okay. So, although the Empire himself, or the Emperor himself, has stated that there is a religious aspect to it, their actual micronation has no official religion. They haven't put that down. You choose the religion. Very Waywoodian. Very Waywoodian. Love it. Love it. Keep it equal, keep it fresh, keep it free, keep it, as open as possible so people can enjoy it and get what's needed from it, as in peace and support and that prosperity. You don't need to make it all about religion all the time, and it certainly doesn't need to be about militaries and police forces either. Languages there, so they've got their own language there, which is Guanduania, English and French. And they have a main news source, which is, I guess, the government of their macronation, and then the references and external links. Official website, okay. Unfortunately, it's not working. So this is why I couldn't find it before. But they do have an official YouTube channel, which is the YouTube channel we've already checked out. So that is their official YouTube channel. Okay, I think in regards to this, I think realistically, there's not really anything else that I need to know, really. I mean, there is some stuff like the questions I currently have. They do have a currency here, the Guanduanian crown. No information on that. So it's kind of open to interpretation, let's put it that way. We have got a wiki entry here for the Emperor himself as the founding father of the Empire. And that's just a little kind of introduction, I guess. But then again, he said that his religion is the Eternal Love Church, which is the Twitter that we have seen previously. And that is a religion that was founded on the 28th of May 2016 by him himself. Okay, so he made his own religion. This is actually his religion. He's made it specifically for this, I guess. Again, another micronational kind of, the sort of benchmark there. There's 30 members of this church. Are these all citizens? I'd love to know more. I really would. But I think that is it for the information that we can get from this, because we've been on every single platform. I think we're going to have to call it. I think we're going to have to say that is pretty much as we're going to find out. But I honestly do think that that is enough. I honestly do believe that that is enough.
What benefit is there to us?
My mind is blown. My mind is blown. I just can't believe what I have just seen. Honestly, I take it back. Not all micronations are people claiming claiming like Minecraft worlds, or claiming the moon, or claiming places like this. Not all micronations are just kids sitting in their basements or their mum's basement on a computer pretending to be something they're not. This is the idea that I had. This is this kind of naive and ignorant perspective that I once had, but that has blown my mind. Best review I think I have done. Best review I think I've ever done. It was just so informative. It was just so useful. It was just so there in all its glory for me to see. And I like it when things are simple, because if you're going to join something, if you're going to be a part of something, and you want to look out for a new community to join, you want it to be simple. You want it to make sense. You don't want to be confused going into something like this. That just allows some miscommunication and misinterpretations and difficulties along the way. But from what I have seen, this is very well done. So let's get the review wrapped up. So in regards to the benefits of what they are offering out there, the benefits of their own citizen, they've got community. They are bringing people together. They're having gatherings. They're having these little events for their church. They've created a church of people that have come together as a community to praise and worship and to dance and to sing and to have something real world. That's a benefit right there. They're growing produce. They've got chickens. They have things that are readily available for their citizens. What benefit? Loads of benefits. I am loving this. What they have got here, huge benefits for their people, because they've taken two aspects of what people need, and they are using it as a way to kind of continue the foundations of their micronation into something bigger. You know, they've taken that social aspect of people needing company, needing something to be a part of. They've got this religious aspect, yes, but these people are coming together as a community, as like a family. And they are praising together, worshipping together, dancing together. That's community. That's one aspect of human life that a lot of us don't have, is that social aspect. A lot of micronations don't have any of that. They do. Love it. Fantastic. They're growing produce. Again, that is a huge benefit. Massive benefit. They've got the chickens benefit. Huge benefits. Definitely. Definitely. They've got the hallmarks of that micronation. They have got the hallmarks of a good structure. They have got their flag, they've got their constitution, they've got their national anthem, they've got a currency, they've got a religion, they've got a governing body, they've got the community aspect. Yes, definitely beneficial all round in regards to the citizens. There could have been a bit more information out there. There could have been a little bit more of a clarification or a bit more context, but I imagine this was potentially on the website, which I couldn't access, unfortunately. However, the information that I did have, I would definitely say that there are definitely benefits out there to be had by their own individual citizens. What benefit they are to the outside world, again, they've created their own religion, and I wouldn't concentrate on this so much, apart from the fact that religion is renowned for bringing people together. So, okay, yes, we've already looked at previous videos where I've spoken about cults and how cults are, as a rule, kind of more a religious group. But I wouldn't necessarily say that they were a cult or they've created a cult. They've not said if you join us, you have to be a part of our church. They've actually said that if you do join them, you can just practice whatever religion you want. So therefore, it's not a kind of, if you join us, you have to be a part of this religion and faith and belief. It's, if you join us, this is what we're doing, and you can do whatever you want. And again, I like that. And that's beneficial to the outside world, because the outside world can come and be a part of that community. They can be a part of something. Anything communal like that, any gatherings, any events, anything like this is always beneficial for the outside world to observe, to educate themselves, to gain knowledge on it, and to obviously be a part of it where they are allowed. They may not necessarily join them as a micronation, but they may take part in that kind of celebrational festivities and stuff like this. So again, that is a benefit. But what I would be more interested to know is if they are actually selling this produce, if they're giving it to their citizens, if they are putting it on a market, because that again is a huge benefit for the outside world. If they are growing their own produce, they've got their own eggs, they've got their own fruits, they've got all of this, and then they're selling it, or they've taken it to market or whatever, that is a huge benefit to the outside world, which in turn is a huge benefit for somebody like Wayward, who would want a trading partner. Now, where they are situated is very, very far away from where we are geographically located. However, if there were any ways to create a trade partnership between us and them, that would benefit us 100%. I can't even deny it. The fruits that they are growing, the stuff that the produce that they've got, all of that, amazing. More so than what Wayward could achieve here, definitely. So that is definitely a beneficial micronation to be a part of, to be affiliated with, to be in trade with. Yes, I would say they are a beneficial micronation for what it's worth. They have all the hallmarks, they tick most of the boxes, they've got that community, they're holding gatherings, they are creating produce, they've got stuff that they could trade if they so choose, they concentrate on education and the safety of their citizens, not war or micronational militaries. They don't look at any of this, they are looking at practical stuff, the practical side of things, and that there gives them all the hallmarks. This is the equivalent to the scale I'm saying, where these are not a burger van. This community, this is not a fast food restaurant. This is that restaurant at the top of the scale. That is a micronation. For what it is worth, that is a micronation. They have the territory, they have the produce, they have the community, they've got everything covered that they could potentially cover, and have displayed it on many, many, many platforms. They wrote a book. You can read the book, buy the book, and read the book. They are thinking outside the box here. And I see it as inspirational. I see it as motivational. Which then obviously brings us over to the cool factor. How cool are these pioneers for their own independent community? How cool do we think they are? And if I'm honest with you, if we're going to be looking at it from the outside in, I am jealous. And I think they are pretty damn cool. I think that they have grown up. I find produce and sort of like that resource kind of self-sufficiency cool, if you like, if that's the right word, as it is. The poultry, definitely cool. I love it. I really think that they have made my kind of micronational review expectation now a lot higher. This is what I'm looking for. In regards to how cool they are, I am definitely going to give them, on this scale, they are definitely getting a 9. They are going to be up there. Not a 10, because there could have been more information and there's still some questions that I have, but I'm putting them up there as a 9 in the cool factor. In the cool factor, 9. They are growing their own produce. They are creating self-sufficiency. They are bringing people together. They are making a community based around peace and love and unity. They are struggling through this evil, corrupt world of which we all reside and trying to make a positive out of it. And I think that's pretty damn cool. So I'm going to give them a 9 on this, because I absolutely love what they are doing, and I love how inspired I have become after seeing what I have seen. And that motivational side of things has definitely hit me, and it's hit home. And I think this is a great example of a micronation. If I was to give them any advice, I would say definitely get on that YouTube and put more content on. Stop wasting your time with Twitter. Honestly, stop wasting your time with Twitter. Get on YouTube and get more video content out. I would love to see your gardens, your crops, your produce, more chickens, and where you keep your chickens, how you keep your chickens. I would love to see more of this. It's the same with Lethua. I would love to see Lethua on YouTube with what they're doing, because they've got physical territories that you can see, and you can actually be kind of involved without being involved. You can actually see it. I want to see this with Guanduania. Oh, I can't say it, and I wish I could, because I feel like I'm really insulting you. And even with your pronouncing it, can't even speak that, can't even say that. But even with help, I still can't pronounce it. But I'd love to see more videos. I want to see more videos. I want to see more images. I want to see more pictures. I want to see more information on this. This is something that I would invest into my time into, to sit down and watch a video to actually see what they are up to. Absolutely love it. There are very little qualms from me on this one. Very little criticism. I would love to see more, maybe solar panels, wind turbines, some sort of electricity self-sufficiency. I would love to see more community stuff that you are doing. Yeah, I would just love to know more. You've actually intrigued me to the point now where I would love to see more. I want to see some YouTube videos. I want to see some more Instagram photos. Trust me, I know it's so easy to get hooked onto the micronational kind of stage where you're talking all about flags and national anthems and microcon and who's at war with who and who's allies with who. Forget all of that. Forget your foreign relations. Forget any of that nonsense. You are doing something real and physical. Focus on that. Let's see the produce. Let's see the resources. Let's see the chickens. Let's see the farm that you have. Let's see the community that you have. That is quality content as far as I'm concerned. That's it for now. This has been one of the longest ones I've done so far, but to be honest, this is probably one of the best ones I've seen so far. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. It's taken me by surprise and it's now set an entirely new benchmark. I'm going to see you in a video next time when we talk more about Wayward. We're going to talk more about our Waywardian community, what we're doing within Wayward and other worldwide events. But of course, in the future, we will also be doing more micronational reviews. So if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button and get the subscribe button. And if you would like to see behind the scenes footage, more videos, more updates, and see it from a more Waywardian perspective, you can join Patreon by following the links below. But until then, I am going to see you in a video next time as we continue to just grow this beautiful little acorn into this magnificent oak tree.